muertes.
Sí. What does that mean?
5 deaths.
Welcome into a solo edition of Box Office Quarterbacks. My name is Jeff. Today, I'm going to be talking about some interesting rumors that have been leaked or put out there, at least, on the upcoming Gareth Edwards-directed Jurassic World 4. It's filming in Thailand right now. Scarlett Johansson, Jonathan Bailey, Mahershala Ali. Pretty stellar cast that we have lined up for this movie, this continuation of my favorite franchise of all time. If you could tell by the 93 T-Rex in the background and the Jurassic Park shelf. But what we've got confirmed so far from Variety is that this is going to be a rescue mission, 3 adults and 3 teens stranded on an island, and it sounds like a team of soldiers has to come in and rescue them. And when that was confirmed, maybe about a few weeks ago at this point, a lot of people weren't so hot on that confirmation because they, are saying that, hey, this is something we've seen before. But honestly, I really love going back to an island setting again after everything we saw in Fallen Kingdom and Jurassic World Dominion, and just having a more self-contained story. I think one of the movies that in this franchise that have aged the best is Jurassic Park 3. And that's simply because it's a fun movie. It's fast, it's quick, it gets you from set piece to set piece, and it doesn't overstay its welcome. I thought that movie had a lot of good things going for it, in particular the Spinosaurus, who I think was a very misunderstood villain when that movie came out, and everybody was upset because it killed the T-Rex, and we had the whole backlash of that. But there is also rumors that the Spinosaurus is going to appear in this movie, and honestly, to get that dinosaur back, I think it's probably the dinosaur I've been wanting to see the most return to the franchise since the Dilophosaurus popped back up in Jurassic World Dominion. I think that it is about time that we've seen the Spinosaurus again, because it was the best of the giant apex predator villains that the franchise has given us since Jurassic Park 3. You had the Indominus Rex, who I thought was pretty cool, all things considered. I did not like the Indoraptor. I thought it was just so similar to the Indominus and just kind of stupid when it's just sitting there in the cage and kind of winks at the camera before it eats Buffalo Bill. I thought that was kind of a dumb thing. And then the Giganotosaurus, which is probably the most wasted apex predator we've had in the franchise, where it doesn't even have one kill on screen in Jurassic World Dominion. The Spino was overdue to come back. Some of the rumors have pointed to this being a completely new island where the dinosaurs have somehow gotten onto and thrived and kind of built their kingdom up, if you will, in South America. But the rumor with the Spino is that it lives in the ruins, in these Aztec ruins, and like the locals there kind of worship it. I have no idea, how reputable these sources on Twitter are. I just thought that the rumors were very interesting because we had seen set photos of Aztec ruins for this movie that's filming in Thailand right now. And if that does become the case, I really think that that is such an awesome way to take this franchise, to have these giant godlike creatures be worshipped as godlike creatures. It's just kind of fitting, especially for the Spinosaurus, to have sort of a cult following, because it does have a cult following in real life. People love the Spino. There's a lot of apologists for it. So to have that dinosaur back, I think would be awesome for the franchise, and I hope that's true. Another rumor that's out there is this movie is going to feature um, like a team of mercenaries that come in and rescue
Like if you shot yourself in the foot.
this group, the kids, and I'm guessing the parents from like a bootleg dinosaur tour. So we've seen set photos of the bar, and like apparently that's where the tour kicks off, and then they go to the island, and then things go haywire again. I really do like that because I have gone on some sketchy tours, especially during our honeymoon when we went on some very weird boat ride we found on TripAdvisor. But yeah, it's very grounded in reality that there would be bootleg tours to go see real life dinosaurs. I could definitely see that happening in the real world. Just mercenaries and dinosaurs are just like two of the coolest things you can put together. Obviously, we kind of got that in the new franchise a little bit. They did it really well in The Lost World, where it's all these InGen hired soldiers coming in to take the dinosaurs in and bring them to the mainland. And the writer of that movie, David Koepp, is back. He also co-wrote the first Jurassic Park, and to have him come back and kind of do the story that he was thinking to do, that he pitched for Jurassic Park 3 initially, that was supposed to be a story where these teens were kind of shipwrecked onto Isla Sorna, and Dr. Grant was living there studying the dinosaurs. That movie was scrapped for more of a standard rescue mission that we did get with Eric Kirby and the Kirbys and Dr. Grant kind of being forced back into the island. But this is kind of the best of both worlds. So I do like that aspect. There's also rumors that, we'll get some new aquatic dinosaurs, a plesiosaurus, which has been rumored for a long time in the Jurassic Park franchise. But you got to take all this with a grain of salt at this point because, Twitter and Instagram are not exactly the most reputable sources, but when you can put two and two together, when you see set photos of the bar, you see the Aztec ruins, you see the prop of the damaged helicopter dangling from a tree, I think that we could kind of start piecing together what the story of this will be. And I really do love the direction, if this is the direction this franchise is going. Like, Gareth Edwards knows how to make a compelling story. Case in point, go watch his new movie, The Creator. That was one of the most beautiful movies I've watched in the past few years. So if we get anything with that ounce of humanity and storytelling in there, I think we're going to be in for a good time when it comes to this movie. Jurassic June happening now. I just kind of wanted to lay down my thoughts on what I thought about the future of this franchise. And, we're getting Chaos Theory Season 2, this movie, and I think the franchise is in a really strong place. For kid that grew up in the 90s, this is my Star Wars. So I obviously am rooting for this franchise to continue on forever and ever, and I'll watch these movies forever and ever too. So let me know your thoughts, though, on some of the rumors floating around here for Jurassic World 4, what you want to see, what you think might happen, and what dinosaurs you want to see return. But this has been another edition of Box Office Quarterbacks. I'm Jeff. We will talk to you guys very, very soon. Me and Ahmed will be reviewing The Bear Season 3, which just dropped. Talk to you guys soon.